There's about some horror news that we got this week, and some of these are just from the last couple of days. It was a pretty busy last 2 or 3 days, right, when it comes to news and movies. So let's go over some of these quick. And by the way, we do have a Hard Eyes review up if you want to check out what that movie's all about, coming out next week. But if you want to go to the movies this weekend, we do have Companion just released, and I do have a review and an ending explain for that if you want to go check that out already. But let's get into the movie news with David Cronenberg's highly anticipated, by me, of course, is The Shrouds, has a spring release date of April 18th in New York and Los Angeles before a nationwide expansion on April 25th, 2025. The film stars Vincent Cassel, Diane Kruger, as well as Guy Pearce and Cedrine Holt. And this is a movie that I've been anticipating for some time, ever since it had its premiere at Cannes. It was also at TIFF, which I didn't get to watch because I came like an hour after it had already been released. Like my plane literally landed an hour after the film was going to premiere, so I couldn't watch it at TIFF. I'm so happy that it's coming out, and I am looking forward to this movie so much. I've been hearing so many great things, and some people don't like it either, but you know, it's always up to the person to watch. The film says Karsh, who is played by Cassel, is a prominent businessman. Inconsolable since the death of his wife, he invents Grave Tech, a revolutionary and controversial technology that enables the living to monitor their dear departed in their shrouds. One night, multiple graves, including that of Karsh's wife, are desecrated, and Karsh sets out to track down the perpetrators. So let's see what this one's all about. So we also have news that Cineverse will be releasing the unrated Toxic Avenger reboot in theaters, and now we have a date. August 29th will be the release date of the film, and you know, we've been waiting for this one for some time. I will release the review for this next week since we're going to be having the movie come out, but I did watch this back at Fantastic Fest, and I will tell you, this was a movie I found it so odd they weren't releasing right away, because I feel like it would have found an audience, but we shall see what happens. We shall see. Let's get into Steamboat now. Steamboat is the latest horror film that tries to take Steamboat Willie into a more horrifying approach, with David Howard Thornton as the twisted version of Steamboat Willie. And we have a new shot, as you can see here, and also the date of April 2025 for release date. So I don't know, could be good, could be, I don't know. We'll see. We are also going to talk about some of the Sundance movies that just got some awards, and some of them also found distribution, with one of them being Together, which is a movie that I am anticipating so much. One of the top movies I had put to watch at Sundance if I had attended, and that is a movie with Alison Brie as well as Dave Franco. And you know, we'll see what happens once this movie releases from Neon, but we'll have a whole video for Sundance releases, so don't worry about that. Now, in other news, we have just learned that Matthew Lillard has joined Scream 7, which was a huge win for the Stu Macher Truthists. And also, Scream 3 actor Scott Foley joins the cast. So I'm not entirely sure what we're about to see here. It seems that they are doing something with these past members. I don't know exactly how this will work. Are we seeing like I don't know, like flashbacks? It's going to be interesting to see. One piece of news that I just don't even know how to feel is the Takashi Miike's Audition is going to be having a remake from Focus Features, and I was just like, I don't see why we should do that at all, but whatever. It is being written by Christian Taftrup as well as his brother Mads Taftrup, who were the ones behind Speak No Evil, the Danish version. We don't know yet, I believe, who will be directing this, but you know, it's going to be interesting to see what they do here. I don't think Audition needs a remake. I think this is just dumb, but we'll see what happens anyways. South by Southwest has some pretty awesome releases coming up, and one of the releases is Ash, which just got a trailer for. This is directed by Flying Lotus, who has done a couple of movies already, including Kuso, VHS 99. This stars Isa Gonzalez, Aaron Paul, and it says, on the mysterious planet of Ash, Rhea, who is played by Gonzalez, awakens to find her crew slaughtered. When Brian, who is played by Paul, arrives to rescue her, an ordeal of psychological and physical terror ensues, while Rhea and Brian must decide if they can trust one another to survive. So there is a trailer for this, and this is a movie that I am anticipating at South by Southwest. We also got a first look at Oscar Isaac as the mad scientist in Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein movie that is coming out on Netflix this November, actually. Speaking of Netflix, Squid Game Season 3 will be premiering June 27th, 2025, and will be the conclusion. Now, one thing we aren't getting this year, however, is Insidious 6, which was originally meant to come out this August, will now be coming out next year in August. So we'll see what happens with that. I was not even aware of this movie until not too long ago, and now it's not coming out. So kind of funny for that to happen right there, right? So the last piece of news I have for you today is that Terrifier 4 will indeed be the conclusion and also will reveal Art's origins, according to director Damien Leone, as he announced on his Instagram on his birthday a couple of days ago, and says that this is going to be something that will give you a satisfying conclusion, as he says. And P.S. I will finally reveal Art's origins. I'm curious to know what you think Art's origins are. We've had theories and things like that about the sequel, but we don't expect this movie to come out probably until next year, so we got a little bit of time to start theorizing, piecing together what happened in T3, which I will be talking about it pretty soon on a rewatch of it, because I think there's some things in there we can definitely get out of that. But that's all the things I wanted to talk to you about today. We do have the review for Hard Eyes already if you want to go check that out. Like I said, that is the new Olivia Holt Mason Gooding film with a serial killer who has a mask with hard eyes. We also have a review on Companion, the new sci-fi thriller with Jack Quaid as well as Sophie Thatcher that just got released today. You can go check that out in theaters already, which is also from the producers of Barbarian, one of my favorite horror films of the last 5 years. So it's a pretty good time for horror films. I will have my recap for January out tomorrow. If you want to go check that out, make sure you're subscribed and make sure that notification bell is hit. But let me know what you think about all of this news that I just talked about. Are you excited for any of these releases, from the Shrouds to Steamboat? And also, what do you think about Scream 7? What do you think about the fact that we are getting Matthew Lillard back into the Scream franchise? I don't know. Stu Macher's Truths. Let me know what you think. I think it's kind of weird that they would go with fan theories instead of trying to do something new, but I know some people have been itching for this, so maybe they're just thinking, give them what they want, but we'll see what happens. As always, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. On the road to 40,000 subscribers. Our goal for February is to hit that 40K, and I hope we can hit 37K by tomorrow. Let's see. But I'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay positive.
In my life when I was happiest. The first was the day I met Josh.
I'm Josh.
I'm Iris. And the second, the day I killed him.